What's going on, everybody? It's TG Smooth, and we're back with some more Battleborn Best of the Badass builds. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a pretty lovely day, and I gotta say, this is probably the best build video I've done so far. Definitely one of my favorite ones, so I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I had fun playing it. If you do like it, don't forget to show that thumbs up button some love and smash it real hard for me. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Anyways, moving forward, let's get right into this. So Oscar Mike, the first Helix we're going to use is the left trigger, grenades detonate upon impact. So that's what you're going to get right off the get-go, and you're going to want to farm shards as much as possible with this build because it does involve two legendaries, which is 3,600 shards alone, and then an epic, which is 1,000 and some shards as well. So it's going to require some downtime away from the lanes, which means your team has to know what's up, that you're away from that lane. That way they can take care of the ads and the enemy don't outscore you. So what I do, pick a side, any side, it don't matter. Just go there. Usually you want to drop your grenade right on the ads. Save them for the ads. Don't waste it with players unless there's no minions there. And then just harass the shit out of people. Peck at them, get them away from that lane, push them behind their grinder, their accelerators, keep them off the fucking lane. I cannot stress this with Oscar Mike. I see a lot of people just playing so forward with him. You need to be back, you need to have support, and you need to be aware of where your enemies are. That way you have a quick escape in case shit goes south or don't go right for you. You can see here, I know Arendi's up there, so what am I going to do? I'm going to peck at her. I'm going to push her away so she don't have that upper advantage on people that might not be able to hit her from down there, such as melee characters. And then I'm going to keep rotating lanes, and I'm going to do as much ad work as I possibly can with Oscar Mike. And I see all too much, either somebody's playing way backwards, they're not pushing forward far enough to even hit ads with their grenades, or they're just using their rifle, not utilizing their skills to their advantage, or they're way too far forward and they're just not doing they're just dying left and right. And it's unbelievable because I hear Oscar Mike, OP, or Oscar Mike sucks. I think he's a really balanced character for what he's intended to do. I mean, and then if you had the right build with any Battleborn in the right hands, of course you're just going to be a killing machine because you've mastered that class or that character, and you know how to play them properly. So anybody in the right hands can be deadly. I mean, even Toby. I mean, Toby's like the fucking sniper of tanks. And I see people just playing forward with him and not utilizing the shield. Whatever the case may be. Anyway, so I'm gonna walk around, and I like Good. Good's the only person in my party right now. I'm playing with 3 randoms. But I'll let him know I'm leaving the lane whenever I do. We'll try to, as long as I remember. I mean, I do space out sometimes. But you can see I'm up to 1,345 shards. I'll get my first piece at 1,800 shards. And at 1,800 shards, that's when shit gets real. And then when I get all my gear, I promise you guys this video is totally worth checking out until the very end. What I do with Oscar Mike is really unheard of. And I mean, he's really good. Besides even being like a lane clear, he can kill players pretty easy. Usually by the time you shoot your grenade, kill the ads with it, because once you do hit level 2, it's just devastating to the ads. And then you have enough time to engage other players, and if you do well enough with that engagement to where they start falling back, your grenade is up again, and then excuse me, you can chase them down it with the grenade if they try getting away. So you can see what I'm doing right here with this Thorn. This Thorn's playing really aggressive, which in her case she shouldn't be. I never try to push that far forward into the lane. Every time I do, I seem to get punished because they can just go right back there to their hill station, get a little bit of heals, and if they're in that much trouble, they can just go back towards their turrets. So another thing with Oscar Mike, once the lane is cleared, I do try to peck at people just to push them back far enough to where they're not harassing me. Excuse me if you heard that. I had to sneeze. I'm only human. Um, so that's what I do, and you can see right here, Thorn. We're both playing really smart right now. She's getting the overshields. I'm getting the overshields, but I am more focused on the ads than I am her, and try to at least weaken them down enough for Caldarius to kill them. I know he's got my back now, and he's focusing on the ads, so I switch targets, and I start to engage Thorn. She's not even making an attempt to get any HP. She's trying to stay out on the lane as much as possible. So she gets punished for that right there. I guess she thought her little jumpy things, I would miss every shot or something, that she was fucking invisible. But she wasn't. And she paid for it. So right here I get 1800 shards, and the first item you're going to want to get is the Vow of Zealous Fury. Now what that's going to allow you to do is to get attack speed, I believe critical hit damage or attack damage, one of the two. And then every time you use a skill, you're going to be granted 1.98% attack speed, which is permanent, I believe, until you die. So 5 skills, you'll have 18, almost pretty much 19% attack speed from that item alone, which on a ranged character, if you guys didn't know, attack speed does matter and makes your bullets fire faster, and you can deal a lot more damage in a short amount of time. And then I use Vin's Quiver for the reload speed, and because of the perk on it, which I'll show you guys here in a minute when I do get it. But for now, we're going to focus on this. You can see I'm playing a little bit of Sabotage. I know that frag's going to take out that healing station, so I'm going to do as much damage as humanly possible to Rendi, chase them back to their base, and get them out of the picture. I see Thorn is over here with like half HP, which I don't know why she's staying out on this lane. I mean, her shot's good, but her tactics aren't really on point. So I'm going to get the overshield, and she's going to sit out here. And you can tell we're just blasting away at them ads, and I'm going to push forward far enough to be able to kill her, because I know nobody else was on the lane. We just chased the Rendi and Wrath back, so we had enough time to do that. Anyways, leveling up, I'm going to make it to where I use my stealth. My shields will immediately start recharging. Now for this thumper turret, I recommend using the side path over here. It does put you a little bit closer. I'm a closer. Y'all need a house for sale? I'll sell it. I will close the deal. Anyways, put you a little bit closer, and then yeah, you can do a lot more damage a lot faster. So when engaging players, if I know I can handle them, I have full HP, I will open up with a frag on them first and wear down their shield as well as some of their HP. And then usually I'll fall back more towards a good escape route, and that will allow me to get away in case I do get in trouble. So level 5, you can see I just put that down kind of to get Rendi out of there. And then Thorn is coming up. She's once again pushing a little too far forward, especially for a sniper. As a sniper, you kind of do want to hang back and use, especially Thorn, she can use her Blight Field for ad clearing and stuff like that, because you never know who's going to come from the healing station area or the mid part and gank you like Thorn did right there. Well, our Thorn. So you can see I chase her down with that frag and get the kill. I notice Wrath is behind me and I'm below half health, so I'm going to go back here and leave that lane to Good and our Thorn, and then just get a little bit of HPs and come back up there. I see Wrath is too occupied on the ads and isn't really paying attention to me or Caldarius, so take full advantage of that and just melt his HP. You guys can see how fast this just is destroying stuff now. So we're at 32 damage per shot, which is pretty amazing with Oscar Mike. And you can see right here when I engage Rendi, I'm at half HP, and before she even does 200 damage, she's almost dead. But fortunately enough, her Thorn covered her trail and she got away. Which is kind of also another job of snipers, is you want to be able to pick off those weaker opponents trying to get back for health. And so I have no support on that lane, and it's pretty clear right now. And that's when you really want to gather your shards to complete this build. Once you get Vin's Quiver, it's pretty much over for like anybody standing in your way. You're just gonna be able to melt their HP pretty fast. So at this point, I'm 6-0, haven't died, doing good, feeling good about life, you know. And then Thorn, what are you doing, Thorn? She's baiting me. This is what I'm talking about, like baits. She knows she's low HP. She just knows that Thumper's up, and I pretty much overextend and get cocky, and I pay for it. And that's what you don't want to do. You never want to get cocky in this game and think you're just unstoppable, because the moment you do, you're probably going to die for it. So just keep that in mind, but I started playing a little bit more cautious after this, but this does give me the opportunity to collect some shards for this build. So I'm going to take full advantage of that before I get back up to the lane and help good. I think he fell back anyways for some health. And now I got Vin's Quiver. So what this is going to allow you to do besides reload speed is, I believe it has crit hit damage. I don't know. I'll put all this in the description below. Yeah, that box thing. But it's going to allow you to slow somebody every 10 seconds with your bullets. So as a ranged character, this is amazing. And you can see right here that good blinds him and lets his ult run out, and I just come behind, and in a matter of seconds his HP is gone. This gets me to level 7. Now level 7 also helps because it's 18% attack damage increase, which is obviously going to let you just melt people even faster. So Rendy's up here trying to get my shards. I don't want Homegirl to get my shards. So I'm going to fire a frag. That's what I do with player engagements. And then if they try to contest me face to face, they're just going to pay because I'm going to get crits for days on them. And if you're a squishy character like Arendi, you're going to go down. So go back over here, make sure the lane's cleared, and get these shards back here and start saving up for the last piece of this build. Now, the last piece I have is like the gauntlet things. They're epic level, but they're really good. They give me attack damage and attack speed. So you can see I'm really hammering on this attack speed. So at this point, I'm kind of like firing a fucking submachine gun versus Oscar Mike's typical assault rifle. I wish I had a comparison video from not having any gear, how slow you fire compared to now. Because the difference is, it's a huge difference. And we're still down in points, so this will testify as to how good this build is, because we're down, we're playing with 3 randoms against a coordinated team, and we are just destroying as a 2-man group pretty much, Good and I. And Arendi's back up here, so I get the Wrath kill, sitting here, engaging Arendi, and you can see with 1 mag, her health is already halfway down. I'm going to push up a little bit, take out their supply station. Learned my lesson from overextending last time, so I'm going to fall back a little bit now and just keep about halfway through the lane. Is like, it's a comfort area for me, really. And then just continue to work on ads and try to get our score up and get tied with them and eventually beat them, because that's what's going to happen. So you can see here I'm doing 42 damage a shot on Thorn right now, and then Vin's Quiver kicks in. It don't slow him for a really long time, about 1 second, but I almost get the kill here with that frag. Oh man, she barely escaped, and Rennie pulled over to help her. Shield's gone, and then bam, just melted. Look at that. Wow. So this build is definitely pretty overpowered. Um, I don't. Did I tell you guys where to get the pieces? Anyways, I'm gonna put all that in the description below, because I've been drinking and I'm a little drunk right now. Uh, anyways, so once again, gonna put that frag on the healing station, do some more sabotage, make them waste their shards because shards, you know, they're really good in this game. People undervalue them. And then Thorn is back. She wants some more of the OM, man. She can't get enough of me. Mikey likey. So, anyways, guys, I would definitely like to give a big shout out to M Not Good for helping me with this video and these matches, as well as helping me grind for these legendary pieces. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have these and be making this video. Like I said, it's a really good video, and I absolutely destroy. For example, right here for MX Bot, I mean, I melt it in like 2 mags and a couple bullets from Caldarius over there. So you can tell now I'm level 10, max power and 49 damage per shot now, and it's about to get ugly. We already pulled ahead. Get back here, Galileo. Nope, Arendi, where are you going? And my aim's actually not, you know, the best in the world for playing games like this all the time. So I get 1 kill. I don't know how I got that kill, and then I get the Galilea kill. I'm gonna push forward a little bit and shoot this airstrike, hoping that Arendi pushes backwards and she falls back right into it. So pretty much a triple kill right there. Landslide unlocked, whatever the hell that is, and I'm now on a 10-player kill streak. Woo woo! Anyways, I was really pumped during this match too. Like, you should have heard the in-game chat like between me and Good. We was giggling like a bunch of fucking schoolgirls, and you really can't help yourself because I mean, even if you're playing as kind of like a support character or like lane clear, then you can't help but to, you know, get happy when you do get them few kills. Because Oscar Mike on average at best like 8 kills a game maybe. Definitely not what I'm doing right now, and I overextend here. Well, not really overextend, but I shouldn't have stayed there and fought as long as I did because the odds were not in my favor, and I could have just stealthed and got out of there. So just the tip for you guys there, and I'm learning from my mistakes as well as I play these matches, and I just hope, you know, these videos help people learn from my mistakes and play better, especially if you're new to the game. For the most part, I do make these videos more for like people who are new to the game and the type, this kind of genre. It's like a FPS MOBA, which is really badass. I fucking love this game. And I wish it was more popular so matchmaking would be a hell of a lot faster. But it is what it is. I mean, we all have our preferences. However, this is mine right now. And gonna see if I can. I thought I called in that airstrike here, but apparently I didn't. You could see me push it out right there, but for some reason it fucked up. I don't know. And so I was gonna call that airstrike in, and that would have did a pretty good amount of damage. But at this point, we're just trying to keep them pushed back, and ads at this point are just too easy to kill. So we're going after player kills now. I get that Galilea kill. Um, Tips for melee characters: if you're by yourself in a lane, don't do it. Just don't do it. You're gonna embarrass yourself, and it's not gonna help your team. Wait for your team to get there. You know, communicate with them, tell them to push forward, whatever the case may be. Um, so go up here. I'm gonna take out these thumpers. I got a Rendy on me, and I have to be cautious because now I know Wrath got that alt, and Oscar Mike has no CC to be able to knock him out of it. So I have to be really cautious of that. And I see Wrath kill my homie right there, so he's not paying attention as to where I'm at. He gets slowed by Finn's Quiver and is unable to get away, so he pays for overextending. And then I'm going to go back here, try to protect our heal station, put that nade right on Alani, and it does like half of our health. Holy shit, that's strong. But these guys are only at like level 5. We've kept these lanes like pretty pushed to where they cannot level up too fast. And I'm getting pegged by Thorn. She doesn't contest me or chase me down, so I'm gonna go and clear my lane once again. Get these ad kills and push some more minions through. I believe at one point in this match, me and Good actually started letting them score to catch up, just to clown around a little bit, have some fun. But I believe this is where I'm gonna end the commentary, guys. If you do want to continue watching, if you watched up to this point, I appreciate it. And it means a bunch to me. So kudos to you guys. You guys are the real heroes of my channel, I guess you would say. How do you phrase that? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna let it finish playing through in case you want to watch it. If not, spoiler alert, I went like 21-4 with Oscar Mike. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that like button. I'm just babbling right now because I'm drinking, so I'm just gonna shut the hell out. Shut the hell up.